Man, this whole place is messy. Anyways, time for a rant. Lighting. But something I remember a long time ago, I heard the saying, it's hard to win an argument against a smart person, but it's harder to win an argument against a dumb person. I stand by that idea. If you're against a smart person, then they're likely going to know the information better than you. They're going to have the right information, so they will likely win. But when it comes to a dumb person, you can never persuade them, because they are fixed on their idea. They might even find out, like halfway through without admitting, that they were wrong, but they're just going to be persistent, so they don't have to go through the embarrassment of losing an argument. Insane denial. But a lot of times they just keep on making things up in their reasoning. So they could literally be there for hours spreading misinformation, because they made up the original point anyways, so why not make up all the evidence that they think seems feasible? So it's really just hard to get through to them. I consider myself to some degree intelligent, and I know a lot of other people that are like that. And I've realized I don't think I've ever been in an argument with I don't think I've ever won an argument before, and that's because I've never been in an argument with a smart person before, like someone of equal intelligence. Which, that would sound harsh, but I got into an argument with someone about garlic bread. Like, I have one friend who I'd say we are both, like, equally intelligent, but we don't always have the same ideas on things either way. But whenever we have differentiated opinions, they're opposing, we often find some sort of a resolution that combines both of our ideas together properly without having to go through an argument. But then there's dumb people that I will constantly be in an argument with. Suds, one of the channels I actually linked down in the homepage of this channel. I know him to some degree. I haven't talked to him in a while. Like, in a genuine aspect. He's just been very disconnected. I don't know what's going on with him. A while ago, during lunch at school, there was, they had French bread pizza, but this time there wasn't any sauce, and it was just half of it, so it resembled garlic bread a lot. So, I would have normally not gotten French bread pizza very often, but it looked and even smelled like garlic bread. It was pretty much just garlic bread. It was bread with a bit of garlic on it, and I'm not even sure if that was cheese, but sometimes garlic bread can have cheese. It's just bread with a topping. But it was entirely served like it was garlic bread. I knew it was supposed to be French bread pizza, though, because they've served it like that a few times. Just this time it smelled like garlic bread. So I got that one. I sat down. I turned to my intelligent friend I mentioned earlier. It's like, yo, I got this instead of the other thing because it kind of reminded me of garlic bread. So yeah, it does. And then across from me, like directly across is Suds. Like, it's French bread pizza. Yeah, I know it's French bread pizza. It's just it kind of reminds me of garlic bread. It's French bread pizza. I know it's French bread pizza. I'm saying it's similar to garlic bread. It's not garlic bread. I know it's not garlic bread. Like, it went on for so long. Every time I bring this conversation up with the intelligent friend, he's just like, I could see your friendship meter dropping. It's gotten very low since then. But anytime I bring it back up around Suds, either he literally just gets mad without saying anything, or he sparks up the argument again. Yeah, because it was French bread pizza. I know! It was so dumb. It didn't even end properly. It didn't end until, like, he just stopped responding afterwards. Goes back to what he was doing. Hobson just turns away in silence, continues eating from his backpack. That's what he does. That was insane. I have a paper here. I didn't even draw anything yet. I can't concentrate like that. It's... How is this video already 5 minutes long from just that? It's quite strange, though. Yes, but... I haven't talked to him in a while. I'm not really on good terms with him anymore. He just became, like, very... Seems like he was easily irritated by that point. And then he just started becoming very disconnected. There was, a personal thing going on that I think might have had something to do with that. Well, I think he was slightly like that before. Not the easily irritated part, but slightly disconnected somewhat, and he just didn't talk to people properly. He was never serious. So that caused a personal thing to happen, which I won't elaborate on. But I think when the personal thing started to happen, that kind of, like, induced that a bit more. So I've not been on good terms with him. I've not had a serious conversation with him. I've not had a conversation with him in a while. The only time I talked to him, I've, like, pretty much, in even the slightest bit talked to him, is when he raised up another joke out of nowhere. Another one of those disconnected ones that mean nothing. And so, she's like, what are you talking about anymore? You don't make sense anymore. What are you saying? I'm honestly kind of worried about him, to be honest. This video is already like about 7 minutes long. I can end it here with just that one story, I guess. I don't like making these things too long because no one's ever gonna watch them. But a 7-minute video can do perfectly fine.